Welcome to the top 10 most pulled comic books for May 14, 2025. I'm Mike Spidersayer. Welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0. If you guys love daily comic book content, you like me helping you make decisions on what comic books to buy, you came to the right place. Why don't you guys hit that subscribe button? So, where do I get this data from? Well, I get it from LeagueOfComicGeeks.com. This is a site where you can produce your own pull list each and every week, and it's a great site to let you know what's coming out each week. So I get this list from that because this is what people are putting on their pull list. Remember, this is not definitive sales. So with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and let's see which books people are most excited about. So just like every week, we always start off with 5 books that are on the outside looking in. And I'm happy this book made it, but I am sad another book just missed it. Geiger just missed it this week, guys. But this first book is Invincible Universe Battle Beast Issue 1. I'm happy this at least gets a mention here. It is 40 pages for the price of $4. This book does have 4,550 pulls. For an outside looking in, that's pretty decent. There's going to be lots of blind bags when it comes to this comic book. I'm curious to see what covers everybody gets. I think I pre-ordered 3 of them, so I can't wait to see which ones I get, and I'll be unbagging them in my haul this week. It's written by Robert Kirkman, and the art is done by Ryan Ottley. Listen, I collected Invincible comic books well before the show came out. I read the story since 52 every month, and it was a great story. So even though we may not get Invincible back, I'm excited that at least we got a story about Battle Beast. Our second book that's on the outside looking in, and this book is always in my face saying, buy me, buy me. This is Batman Dark Patterns. This is issue 6. 32 pages for the price of $5. Currently don't read this, and everyone tells me to read it. This one has 4,685 pulls. It's written by Dan Waters here, and it looks like Batman is still dealing with Scarface here. Yeah, you guys tell me to read this. I feel like I'm just too far behind to catch up on it as of right now. So what I'm going to do is probably wait until the trade comes out and then get it in a collected edition and enjoy it at my leisure. Our third book that's on the outside looking in is Good Old Spawn. This is issue 364. The price here is still $3. This book has 5,011 pulls. Doing pretty good so far. Things are amping up here, guys. Todd McFarlane is the writer. Brett Booth does the wonderful artwork. We're going to get the demons, the angels, and the monsters all combining together, and there's just chaos amongst the earth, and it looks like, guess who has to contain it? And that is, yes, Spawn. So looking forward to this issue. Again, that Brett Booth artwork always delivers every time it comes out. Looking forward to this issue. Our fourth book that's on the outside looking in goes to The Immortal Thor, issue 23. Legacy numbering 784. This book is $5 for 32 pages. Cool cover here. This one has 5,549 pulls. However, there's nothing else I can really say about this comic book that is good because I don't read it. The writer here is Al Ewing, and the art is done by Jan Bazadula. And of course, the cover is done by Alex Ross. So if you're an Alex Ross fan and you're a cover collector, this could be a cool cover for you to collect. But when it comes to story, I don't know anything about it. Even in a synopsis, it sounds confusing. So yeah, if you're reading Thor, I'm glad you're enjoying it. And our fifth and final book that's on the outside looking in goes to Daredevil. This is issue 21. Just fell right outside that top 10. Legacy numbering 683. This has 32 pages for the cost of $5. This book has 5,875 pulls. And this book is done by Saladin Ahmed, and the art is done by Jose Luis Soares Pinto. And the cover art, of course, is done by John Romita Jr., which is not the best, but Nevertheless, you guys are enjoying Daredevil, and hardcore Daredevil fans might be enjoying this book. I don't even really know what's going on in this one either. It just sounds like Matt Murdock is dealing with some stuff in Hell's Kitchen. He's not sure who's destroying Hell's Kitchen, and it's his job to obviously stop it, right? Seems like a very simplistic plot, but I want to know in the comments below, what do you guys think of Daredevil? Now we dive into the top 10. So here we go. Things start getting serious. Number 10 goes to Wolverine. This is issue 9. Legacy numbering 401. 32 pages for the price of $5. This book has 6,088 pulls. This one is also written by Saladin Ahmed. Javier Pina does the artwork here. We start a new story arc. So if you're looking to jump on board Wolverine, this is the time to do it. He is on a new quest based off of the last issue, and it looks like his mother is involved. So we haven't seen Wolverine's mother in quite some time, or a mention of her. So we'll see how this quest develops. I'm on board. I think Wolverine has been an okay series so far. Hanging on to the number 9 spot is Batman and Robin. This is issue 21. It's a 32-page comic for the price of $5. Written by Philip Kennedy Johnson, and the art is done by Javier Fernandez. This book does have 6,224 pulls. Not too bad. This book has been pretty solid. You got this villain by the name of Memento who's captured Damian, and Batman went into Damian's room in the last issue looking for clues. He found his own comic book that he created, and it was a little bit out there, which was kind of cool. So we're going to see if Batman can overcome the hurdles to get to Damian, and let's hope these guys can be on the same page and work together once again. Coming in at number 8 goes to Miles Morales' Spider-Man, issue 33, always on the top 10 for the most part. Legacy numbering here is 315, 32 pages for the price of $4. This is the first appearance of Powerlift, in case you guys care about that. 6,452 pulls, written by Cody Ziegler, and the art is done by Marco Renna. I guess this is a different artist maybe on the book. I am honestly not into this story. I am not the biggest Thor guy, and it looks like you got Hercules, and you got Thor, and then you wind up getting Ares in this book as the villain, as these guys are teaming up to do battle against, again, Ares. So this is just not my favorite thing. I remember reading the end of the Deadpool Miles Morales crossover and going, yeah, not into it. And then I read the last issue. I'm like, yeah, don't really like that. So I just want to get through this story arc. Coming in at number 7 goes to One World Under Doom. This is issue 4. You guys are still reading it. What do you think of this event up until this point? Let me know in the comments below. This one is 32 pages for the price of $5. This book has 7,233 pulls. This one's written by Ryan North, and the art is done by R.B. Sylvia, which is really good artwork. But it looks like we're going to get Doom versus Dormammu in this issue. And I don't know if I really wanted it to go there when it came to this event, right? And it looks like Dormammu has put everybody in a pocket dimension, which leaves Dormammu and Doom to battle against each other. Like, what's the purpose of that? I don't know, man. So that's why at the end of issue 3, it kind of lost me a little bit. And hopefully this book does redeem itself for the better. So just outside the top 5 and coming in at number 6, we have the Ultimate Black Panther. This is issue 16. 32 pages for the price of $5. This book has 7,835 pulls. It's written by Brian Hill, and the art is done by Carlos Nito. When it comes to this book, I didn't continue to read it just because it was such a slow burn, and I'm not the biggest Black Panther fan to begin with, but it looks like in this one, Black Panther and Storm team up to uncover why a CIA agent is undertaking covert missions in Wakanda. That could be interesting. Let me know in the comments below if this is a good comic book. Is this relevant to what's going on in the Ultimates and within the Ultimate Universe? Here we are, the top 5. Coming in at number 5, we have Action Comics issue 1086. It's a 32-page comic for the price of $5. This book has 9,011 pulls, written by G. Willow Wilson. Gavin Gaudry does the artwork in this issue. This is the final issue where we get the Superstars arc, where you get a different writer that's writing a different story that has to deal with Superman. And then I guess we're going to get a new writer on the Action Comics stories again, which I heard was Mark Waid. One of the webheads in the comments told me the other day. So if you're looking to jump on board once again with Action Comics, you might want to wait until after this issue is over with and then jump on. Unless you like G. Willow Wilson's writing and you want to read the story that she provides here for you today. Coming in at number 4, Uncanny XMen issue 14. Whoop-de-doo. I feel like everyone just buys this book kind of like Spider-Man or Batman because it's Uncanny X-Men. Legacy numbering 714, 32 pages, $5. This book does have 9,524 pulls. This one is written by Gail Simone, and the art is done by Dave Marquez, which is good to have them back on once again. And we're dealing with these outlier kids, and this is part 4 of the Dark Archery. This is where I guess they're discovering this tunnel, maybe where they came from. Like, I don't even know, dude. Like, this reminds me of the Children of the Vault storyline from the Krakoan Age. But I hate that this book focused so much on these kids. Give them their own damn book already. They've been around already for 13 issues. Just give them their own book. And then we can determine if they're going to be a successful bunch of mutants or not. Because then if it's canceled, we don't have to see them anymore. Top 3, and I love that this book is number 3, and it goes to Transformers issue 20. I want to see it get number 1 one week, man. This book is 32 pages for the price of $4. This book has, it can't break 10,000. It's so close. 9,638 pulls, written by Daniel Warren Johnson. The art is done by Jorge Corona. Yeah, listen, this book is awesome, dude. We finally get the return of Megatron in this book. What's going on with Optimus Prime? He's like tripping. He can't control his emotions at times, right? We get to see other Autobots dealing with Cybertron. We got introduced to the new Transformer that Daniel Warren Johnson has created as well, which is named Thrashhead or something like that. It has to deal with like playing a guitar. It's just a freaking awesome series, and I've loved it. And this is just like changed the game for me when it comes to Transformers comic books. We've had a lot over the years, and this one is the best one I have ever read. So I don't care how many variant covers I buy. I don't care how many collected editions I buy of it. I just love buying it, and I will always support Daniel Warren Johnson's work on this franchise. Moving on to the number 2 spot this week, and this book continues to surprise me. Ultimate X-Men issue 15. My gosh, right? 32 pages for the price of $5. This book has 10,869 pulls. A lot of people are still enjoying this book just because it's something a little bit different. It's written and drawn by Peach Momoko, and it says a new age is upon us. Witness how Hyasko's journey through her inner darkness wreaks havoc on her fellow mutants and reality itself. It's like a mutant horror type of series. It's manga style, so if you love Peach Momoko's artistic ability and her storytelling, and you like that manga style, this could be that book for you. I read 6 issues of it. I dropped it. Just not my overall taste, but hey, I respect her, and I respect all of you, of course, who are reading it. After number 1, we are not done, as we do have Spider Slayer's sleeper pick. This is the comic book that I'm letting you guys know that exists outside these top 15 that you may want to pick up, because I think it might be damn good. Whether it's a hit or miss is a different story, right? I've been known not to be perfect. But number 1 this week, of course, goes to Absolute Batman issue 8. I don't know if there's a title that will ever even come close to beating this, but let's see if it beats its own record. Last time it was around 22,000 pulls. I think that's where we're at. This one is 28 pages, $5, and this one has 22,778 pulls. Damn close. Maybe it did beat it, but it's got to get to 23, right? Written by Scott Snyder. The art is done by Marcos Martin, who's not the regular artist on this book. It is Strakoda. This book is very much like a horror arc as it deals with Mr. Freeze. He's a different type of Freeze that you know of, right? This is one who like can bend and contort his body. He can touch you and steal the warmth from your body. It's this medical condition that this guy went through when he was younger, so you got introduced to him. So let's see how this story arc continues to develop. And now it's time for Spider Slayer's sleeper pick, and I don't know how much of a sleeper pick this is, because I think a lot of us have heard of this comic book, but I'm putting it out there to let you guys know that it comes out May 14th, which is this comic book week, and it goes to Exquisite Corpses. This is issue 1. This book is 64 pages for the price of $5. That's not bad, right? And this one does have 2,363 pulls, which is not bad for a sleeper pick, and it is written by James Tynion IV and Michael Walsh. Now, there's a lot of different variant covers for this, so this might be holding back those pull numbers, and a lot of you know that this is coming out. But in case you don't know what it is, there is an event that takes place every 5 years on Halloween, and the wealthiest families in America play this game, and they fight against each other, and the last killer standing wins, right? Well, this time around, it's going to be a lot different and supposedly easier, where these people are going to be dropped down. They don't have to fight each other. They just have to survive the night. That could be a lot of fun, right? There's 13 issues of this story. So looking forward to it, seeing what James Tynion has to offer for this one. Again, lots of variant covers. There's one that comes with a trading card. So we'll see. Just tell a good story. I don't need all these cool covers, right? And there you guys have it. There are the top 10 and outside looking in comic books coming out for May 14th, 2025. If you have anything outside your top 10, let me know in the comments below. I'll leave you more content right here for you to click on. This is also after the poll, where I give you all my thoughts and opinions on this week's comic books. Of course, guys, remember, support the local comic shops. Keep buying, keep collecting, but always read those comics so you guys have great comic conversation. And I'll see you on New Comic Book Day.